can discover your inner Viking and you can explore Nordic culture. You can do so with music, food, and also some fun at Cal Lutheran.
Do you have an inner Viking?
No. I'm not built like a Viking.
All right, Aaron Myers is live in Thousand Oaks at the 44th Scandinavian Festival. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, you guys. I think everyone has to have an inner Viking in them. Mark, you have it. It's in there somewhere. But take a look at this. Amazing. This is a Viking village and encampment here, and we are with the Ravens of Odin. They are Viking educators, and they make most of this stuff from hand. It takes months, I've heard. It's so cool. I'm going to bring you on to tell us more about all of this. Fill us in on what we're seeing here.
Well, hello, Aaron. What we have is a representation of the Viking era of about 1,000 years ago. And we are Ravens of Odin, a Viking Age education group. And what you see in front of you are the different aspects of the Norse or Nordic Viking Age culture as the people would have lived in that time period. And as you tour the camp, as you walk around, I would encourage you to speak with some of the people here that make it happen. And the different artisanship that you're seeing, the different craftsmanship, the different attention to detail that everybody is showing with the different carving. Here is Carlos, and nobody better to talk about the work he's done than himself. So,
Carlos, yes, fill me in on this personally. I saw this. It's amazing. How long did this take, and what did you do to make this?
Well, it takes a long time, especially this big carving I have over here. To me, what I'm trying to do is the Vikings and the Scandinavian people spend a long time in winter inside their houses. So they were master carvers. They had no much time to do other things. They couldn't go outside. So they were carving and doing these sort of activities. So this is what I'm trying to replicate and do the same thing as they did.
Well, very impressive. And let's head over this way too. And what is your name? Adam, what do we have over here?
Right here, this is a Norse trader's table. It has a couple of the goods that might have been traded for. We have some narwhal tusks right here, as you can see on this lovely narwhal. Similar. We also have some walrus tusks as well, right here. Norsemen would have been able to hunt and also trade with these goods, as well as a coffer there that we would have taken on raid from a church. So on the inside here, see, we got our goblets from communion and such like that. And also crucifix as well.
So neat, so neat. And then I hear there's a surprise for me over here. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but I'm going to head this way timidly. Oh, hi. And then we do have Bruno over here. Talk to us a little bit about what you've got going on.
And a sax. So this was my...
That is legit right there. That is legit.
The handle feels really good. Hold it in your hand.
Okay. And guys, we'll put the details on the screen for you. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That was...
Yeah,
I guess that's real armor. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting. This is real armor. We'll put the details on the screen if you want to come check this out. It's today at Cal Lutheran until 5 o'clock. No one was injured in this live shot, I promise. No injuries. Don't try it at home, but no injuries. This is legit armor. Thank goodness, because that was a real weapon there, too. Guys, we'll send it back to you. But so cool. And before we know if there's a dog, this is Bruno, and you can come say hi to Bruno today, too. He is the Viking resident pup here. Yes.
You needed
so
a puppy back there to calm you down, because I heard your voice start to quiver a little bit. All right, thank you, Aaron.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, either were we.
You know, Casey, you could see the sunlight on Bruno.
All right, there's a Scandinavian art and culture show that is on display at a family-friendly event in Thousand Oaks today.
I don't know Aaron Myers' nationality, but I don't know, Aaron, you kind of strike me as someone that might have a little Viking in her. Can you give us your 23andMe? Is that okay?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have not done that yet, but I did call my mom before this segment yesterday and asked her if we possibly had any Scandinavian or Viking. She said she wasn't sure. So I know I'm Irish, which doesn't count, but we're going to go with part Viking today, part Scandinavian. We're just going to go with that because I already did fake stab someone on the air, so that was interesting. That was the first time that's ever happened. I promise this segment will be much nicer and calmer. It's all about beautiful flowers, and one of the traditions here is head wreaths. Women get to come, kids, men can wear them too if they want to. It's all about the flowers and making a head wreath, and I'm going to bring in Aaron, who is in charge of the head wreaths here, to tell us a little bit about what do people get to do first, and then we'll get to why they did it, which is interesting. We weren't expecting this answer, but let's see what we're doing first.
Okay, when a customer comes up to do a head wreath, what we do first is we're going to measure everyone's head, which is interesting. And so Anna is our model here, so I would measure her head. We would take the wire, tape it up, and then you're going to start with your head wreath. You're going to take your boxwood that you'll wrap all the way around your head wreath. And then you pick 5 flowers that we've already got cut. This is where the creative part comes in, so you just put those in wherever you'd like. Take your baby's breath, add that, and then the last step is to put your ribbons on.
You have to have ribbons.
You have to have, princess has to have ribbon, absolutely.
And then we were talking about how this did take a princessy turn on what the meaning of the head wreaths are. Fill us in on that.
So what we've been told is in the month of June, during a midsummer's night, the women would make their crowns to go down to the maypole. They would dance around the maypole, and then they would take their crowns home, put them under their pillow, and dream of the man that they hope to marry. And so apparently back in the day, that's how you found your partner.
Okay, so we're gonna try one of these on Anna, and she's gonna look beautiful, which she already does, but let's see what the final product will be. I'm gonna walk in front here. And then, yeah, wearing a head wreath, obviously, how beautiful do you feel right now?
Oh, I feel like a princess.
Princess. Every girl is a princess, so that's what I've always said. So we'll put the details up on the screen if you want to come out and check out all the good things here at the Scandinavian Festival. It's today, 10 to 5 at Cal Lutheran. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of good stuff. And back here live, I'm trying on my head wreath, which I think my head is actually too big for this one. But I'm going to take this one too and stick one underneath both of my pillows, and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys? I'm going to take these home and put them under my pillow.
They're so pretty. We want one.
Or I'll get another
Mark
cat.
really wants one.
I want one. A lot of pretty flowers on it.
He can dream of the girl he's going to marry.
There you go. Still looking for her, but I can always have it with me. I still have the engagement ring. It's ready to go.
It's
ready to go? Really? What's the story?
Aaron, I was going to tell you, you are channeling some Viking in you. You have the colors of the Minnesota Vikings. I think a lot of their football,
Oh, I do.
The
You are
football
right.
fans
I
will very
do.
much
That is
appreciate
true. I
that.
didn't even plan that.
Yeah, but I'm an Aaron
I did
Rodgers
not plan
fan,
that,
so
but it works.
I'm not a fan of the Vikings. But I like the dress though.
All right. Like yellow.
Yeah, I like yellow.
Let's hear about this engagement ring story. Thanks.
No, it's-
Thanks so much.
Give it ring in your pocket.
Enjoy Nordic culture. You can do more crafts, cuisine, all that happening today outdoors at an event in Thousand Oaks.
Erin Myers is live at the 44th Scandinavian Festival. What do you got for us this hour?
Hi, you guys. Good morning. Take a look. I'm going to get out of the way. These lovely gentlemen, they are making Viking dogs, and they smell delicious. That is, of course, part of the Scandinavian Festival here. The food, these are one of the things you can try. They also have lefsas, which are almost like a tortilla, but they're made out of potato, and they're very tasty. A lot going on. I'm going to bring in Mindy and Lana with the festival to talk to us about everything people can see and do. Mindy, fill us in on all the good stuff.
We have so many great food vendors out here from Norway and Sweden. We have Mormor's Pancake, we have Berolina Bakery, we have the Viking Dogs, Abel Skivers, strawberry pancakes, all these wonderful things, lefse that you just can't get anywhere. But you can get it here today at the Scandinavian Festival.
I love it. And then Lana, fill me in on all the activities people can participate in as well. Besides eating, there's a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, there's lots of fun stuff. You can make a head wreath, which you would use on midsummer. There's crafts. Every country has a craft table, so there's a craft that has to do with that country. So they can make crafts, and if they do them all, they get a prize. They can sand a butter knife. They can play croquet with dollar horses instead of the regular hoops. And they can play coop, which is an ancient game.
Okay.
So we can play coop. Yesterday we had a tournament. What else can they do? There's the maypole. How can I forget the
And
maypole?
of course, the Viking Village, which we experienced that earlier.
And the Sami camp. We have Sami camp. And of course, we have a Nordic shopping center. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, ladies. I actually want to go showcase this real fast. These are one of the things we're talking about too. One of the foods. This is an Abel Skeever. And what is in these? What are these tasty like? And tasty
It's a
like?
little bit like a waffle of pastry. We serve powdered sugar and raspberry jam on top of it.
Very nice, guys. I'm going to eat these. We'll put the details up on the screen for you real quick. If you want to come taste Abel Skeevers or Viking Dogs or lefsas, they're all here today at Cal Lutheran until 5 o'clock, 10 to 5. And these are almost like a donut, I heard, but take a look. Smells so good. Better than a donut. They are better than a donut. I will send it back to you because we got some eating to do.
Can we we see your taste test? Can we see a taste test?
Yes.
There we go.
Don't laugh if I spill. Watch, because this is probably what's gonna
That
happen.
looks tasty.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yummy.
It's so good. It's very good.
Are you trying
Very good. Try to eat and hold a microphone.
She's very multi-talented there. Look at her. She's multitasking. Very talented. Good job. Thank you so much.
That was really cute. Okay, well.
Norway's furriest exports are ready to meet you at the Festival of Nordic Culture in Thousand Oaks.
So there were two things I noticed in Erin Meyer's tease just a second ago. One, she's got a really cute dog with her. Erin, when the cameraman got close to that dog, though, the dog kind of had that look like back off from me and my lady. He looked like he was about to sniff.
Well, Rumor here is very sweet, but a camera is a little intimidating when it gets close to your face. But Rumor's only 5 months old. Look at that face, you guys. Norwegian elk pound. And there's a funny story about this because they really don't have elks in Norway, but that is the name that we have. And I'm here for Mary to tell us all about that. How did this happen? There's no elks, but we have elk hounds.
It was a translation error, actually. These are actually called Norse elghund, E-L-G, and they thought an elk was an elk. Well, an elk actually means moose. And then a hound thought it was a hound, and instead it's a dog. So technically it's a moose dog and not an elk hound.
And then, tell us a little bit about their history and what they're known for.
Well, this is the national dog of Norway, the Norwegian elk hound, and they're hunting dogs. They're used for moose and bear, but they have a wonderful history. They're the dog of the Vikings. And so these guys go all the way back 5,000 years that they found their remains with the Viking remains as well. So they have a lovely history as far as that goes.
And their demeanor, Rumor here is so sweet. She gives kisses. She's going to start shipping soon. So talk to us about that.
Well, she's going to be going to the National, which is in May, at the Norwegian Elk Hound Association of America. And every other year we have actually Norwegian judges come over to judge the show. We're judging, or we're breeding dogs exactly the same as the Norwegians always have.
Oh, my goodness. They are so adorable. And you also have Remy. Fill us in on Remy over there.
Remy's a 2-year-old female. She's a champion. And she has competed the last couple of years, and now she's retired. So.
And then let's talk about, you guys have up over here, we have personality, temperament, size, all of that, because they're a good-sized dog. Not too big, not too small.
Yes, these dogs are about 50 pounds for a male and about 46 pounds for a female, so they're just a medium-sized dog. They have a lovely lifespan. They go up to 13 to 17 years. There she is. And Herbert Hoover had these dogs. He had a dog named Ouija. That's one of the fun facts. You can also find them on the coins and on the money in Norway and on the stamps. This is a national dog.
And then, real quick, details up on the screen. If you want to come see Rumor and Remy today, they'll be here from 10 to 5. But tell me real fast, Mary, how you got involved. You said 1985 is when you first started working with these types of dogs.
That's correct. I was actually looking for a dog I could go backpacking with, but I only had a Camaro, so I couldn't get a big dog. So
we got
the perfect size dog.
Perfect size dog, guys. And on that, I'm going to get some more puppy kisses, and we'll send it back to you.
So sweet.
Oh, my God.
He's just 5 months old. He's going to be a big boy.
Erin's in her happy place.
Like me.
Yes.
And that is decided the only thing I like in life is a dog.
You don't like us.
That's not true.
You only like dogs.
I'm just mortified at what I've heard today. That's all. And it takes a lot to
Shockingly, I'm not mortified. You know, you get to a certain age where you're like,
a certain age. I got you beat on that too, and it usually takes a lot to shock me.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
I think that,
Mark,
you need to come spend a little more time with us.
Right, I do.